Hey there. How you doing? Doing all right? Good. I am glad. So I thought we'd go a little bit more old school today and just kind of do a tutorial. I do bring you guys in really close now. Keep in mind that I am on my tablet for everything that I film. So it may be a little bit grainy when you guys come on in, but it will give you a better idea of up close kind of what I do. I really wanted to play with glitter. So hopefully you guys enjoy this look, and it's pink. Who doesn't love pink? Right? So if you guys could just give me a like real quick for this video. It takes a second. Please just click the like button. That's all it takes. Please, if you want to share, great, but really just one click. That's all it takes, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you want to see how I got my mug, stay tuned. I'll show you how I did it. Alright, so starting off here, we are starting with the primer potion from Urban Decay and just putting that all around my lids. I'm almost out of this. I'm going to have to find a new primer. So any suggestions, put them down below. We are using the Raw Beauty Kristi palette. I know it is currently sold out, but they are going to be doing a restock, so keep an eye out for that. I'm using my Whole Heart, the color My Whole Heart, on my entire lid. And then for my transition color, I'm using the Moo Point, which is that dusty rose color that I'm basically obsessed with. I love this color. So I'm using the neutral side for before my glitter part of my eye. So just going in with Moo Point and really just blending the crap out of it. I keep packing on a little bit more, but just blending so there isn't really a harsh line. So I really just kind of do that up and over with a really fluffy brush. So then in my outer corner, I am using the color B, which is kind of I don't know, it looks like it'd be a warm tone brown, but it still has some cool, I don't know, it's a unique color that I don't really have in my collection, which is weird because I do have a lot of browns in my collection, but it's almost like a neutral brown, if you will. So it's not really a really warm tone. Like if you look at this palette, Told You is definitely warm, and You're Not My Real Dad is definitely a cool tone. So this B color is very, very neutral. So just going in with that, and I pack it on with one brush and fluff it out with a different brush. And these brushes, the second one that I'm using, the gray, is from Five Below, and they're super, super soft. So I really, really like these. And if I weren't planning on like investing in some really good brushes when I get my job back, I would probably just go buy a ton of those sets. I just really, really like them. I wanted to try them out, and they weren't that expensive. But I do plan to, when I am working again, to invest in some really, really nice brushes, some high-end brushes, just so I can try that out and see how I feel about that. But again, just blending. Now I'm going in and putting on some glitter glue. Now you can use any glitter glue. I really like the NYX glitter glue. It's not expensive. I think it's like 15 bucks for the full size. I got mine as a mini size, and I don't use it a lot, but I haven't run out yet. So using the NYX glitter glue, absolutely love that one. Just getting the excess off of my eyelash, because I did go a little ham with that glitter glue, and just putting it all over my eye. And you can kind of tell my eyelids are not the eyelids of a 20-year-old who's been skinny her whole life. They do have some give to them, so it doesn't like to go down completely in one layer, but you don't need a ton. This glitter glue is fantastic. And so for the glitter, I'm actually using my Best Life palette by Violet Voss, and I'm using the color Success, which is a really, really pretty pink glitter, and just packing that on everywhere where the glitter glue goes. And this just grabs that glitter glue so well, and it grabs the glitter. Like they work so well together. I cannot say enough about this particular glitter glue. I mean, really, it's the only one that I've used, but I love it so much that I don't know why I would ever go to something more expensive. I mean, there you go. using my e.l.f. moisturizer kind of as my primer. Didn't really go in with a different primer, but using that as my primer. For my foundation, I'm using the Photo Focus foundation from Wet n Wild in the Dewy formula. If you're curious, I am using the shade Classic Beige. It's about as close as I can get to my actual shade color. So yeah, just patting that in with my Real Techniques sponge, which needs to be cleaned. Good Lord. I'm about done. Yeah, I have like 5 of them and I rotate, so they're all about ready to be washed. Going with my Tarte Shape Tape and just doing the dot technique that I learned from James Welsh. And just to cover those lovely, lovely dark circles. Again, this is probably too light for me, so just be aware of that, but I can blend it out pretty well. When I do run out of these, I will probably go after a darker shade. All right, now I'm putting my Coty Airspun powder on, just setting that and just brightening up my eyes. I'm sort of half baking because I will do my eyebrows with this on, but then I just fluff it away real quick. So putting it under my eyes and on my forehead because I get really, really greasy there. And then on my chin because I tend to get a little bit more greasy there. So I just want to make sure that those are set more. All right, so for my eyebrows, I am using the NYX Professional Makeup, the micro brow pencil, and I always do my the tail first and kind of outline. As you can see, I'm outlining kind of what I want the shape to be, and then I go in and fill it kind of haphazardly. I don't really necessarily, you know, have a technique. I just kind of fill it in until I feel like, okay, that looks semi-normal. And then I go in with a spoolie and kind of brush it through. My eyebrows do give me a little bit of trouble because on my other eyebrow, I do have a mole that I've had almost my entire life, and it does kind of prevent them from being completely twins. They're definitely sisters. Sometimes they're cousins. So yeah, they don't have to be perfect. I'm not by no means, as long as the phrase I always say, do I look like I could scare small children? No? Then great, we're good. Now I'm just kind of dusting off the excess powder and then putting a little bit more on my neck, and I'm kind of checking to see if it's still tacky. I hate it when my neck kind of feels tacky, so I always put powder on my neck just to kind of set it, and then anything that I drug down, it's not tacky. I just hate that on my neck. For my waterline, I am using the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil 24/7 in Black Market. This is a new purchase. I like it. Although I don't know, that smoky, I love it, I think a little bit more than this color, but that is kind of a charcoal gray. And then for my wing liner, I'm using the NYX Epic Wear waterproof eyeliner. It is a brush, and if you're gonna use this, you need to keep your eye closed as much as possible and let it dry. One thing I didn't actually show you guys in this is when I actually get the full wing effect, I then go in with a black powder and put powder over it, a black eyeshadow to set it. Oh Lord, someone's trying to get a hold of me. It's fine. I'm gonna put that on silent. I completely forgot. I did while I was filming, but not while I was recording. Great. So now I'm going to where I made that tip and then bringing it kind of and making a triangle down to my lid to give me a real thick cat eye. The reason I wanted to do this is because I didn't bring the glitter all the way out to my outer corner, so I wanted to still have it be dramatic. All right, so this is my brand new baby for my bronzer slash contour. I am using the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer, and I am in the shade 2 medium. This was such a vanity purchase. I don't care, but I love this so much. It was expensive, guys. If you watched my Sephora, if I had, you know, $1,000 to spend at Sephora, what would I buy? And this was on that list, and I just went and got it because I wanted it so badly, and it's beautiful. Not only is the packaging just gorgeous, but I love how it looks on my skin. It is so beautiful on my skin. I love me the Hoola bronzer, don't get me wrong. Obviously, it is a staple for me, but this is, I mean, I had some when I went on my Sephora haul. I had some that I kind of regret buying, and actually I took one thing back that I got. which was a brow product that it didn't work for me. I tried it a couple of times and no, it just didn't work. But this, I'm telling you guys, if you want a high-end, kind of high-end, I mean, it's not as expensive as like a YSL or something, but this is such an amazing bronzer. I can't say enough about it. I'm so glad I purchased this. I'm gonna shout her out. Katie kind of talked me into it. She's like, okay, you want it, so get it. And it was so worth it for me. It is such a good purchase for me. But really what I do, I know I'm talking about the product a lot, is I go underneath my cheekbones, over on my the top of my forehead, sorry, good Lord, on my chin, on my jawline, down my neck a little bit, and then I do contour my nose just a little bit, just to bring some more shape back into my face. Not necessarily to make my nose look smaller, I just need more color back into my face. Now, using my Moon Prism blush palette from Lunar Beauty. Now, this is actually back on sale on lunarbeauty.com. It's not at Sephora anymore, but I will link down below. The last time I looked, at least on Tuesday, it was still available. By itself and with the lip glosses, the whole collection. So again, I love this palette. As far as a blush palette goes, it's probably one of my favorite ones that I've ever used. For my highlighter, I'm using the Anastasia Glow Beverly Hills. The Sugar Glow Kit, I am using Starburst on my my brow bone and as my cheek highlighter, and then on my inner corner, I'm using Marshmallow. Again, I've had this for a very long time. I'm not running out of it. It's a great buy that I did. For my mascara, I'm actually going in with my Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. It's a great drugstore staple. If you guys don't want to spend a high amount, that Lash Paradise is wonderful. And a lot of times L'Oreal will have like a buy one, get one 50% off. Definitely take a look at Ulta and see when they're having their sales, because then you get that, plus you get to earn your points. And for my lipstick, I am using the Amuse Bouche liquefied lip in Chutney. Now, I don't think they sell this formula anymore, but I'm sure that they still have this color. If I find something that is even close, I will go ahead and link it down below. But I love this brand, Bite Beauty. They do a really good job with their lip products, because that's really all they do. All right, and then for my setting spray, I am using the Urban Decay All Nighter, which is, oh my gosh, a holy grail. And here is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this. I love playing with glitter, and I haven't in quite some time. I just wanted to get a little girly today, and I wore one of my favorite tops, played with some of my favorite lipsticks. I don't think you can get this lipstick anymore, but if you like Bite Beauty, they just have great products all around. So I just wanted to really reiterate that. So yeah, like, subscribe, share to the world, and I will see you guys in the next one for Makeup and Myth Mondays. Have a good one, guys. Drive safe, make good choices.